going on, everybody? Tobin here, 5M Family Homestead channel. Well, if you guys don't know, we probably never really talked much about it, but we go through a lot of propane bottles with our taxidermy business. We use a lot of propane to boil deer heads, and we actually take them to a place. It's about 30 minutes away, but they actually fill the bottles. We don't exchange them, and it's a savings in a couple ways. One, if you don't know, when you buy a propane bottle that's exchanged, they only fill it about 70%, is my understanding. When you take it and actually have it filled somewhere, they actually fill it more. And the place that we take it to fills it as full as they can fill it, and it's cheaper than exchanging it. So you're getting, you're kind of getting double the savings. You're getting, it's cheaper. It's $5 cheaper than exchanging one, and then you're actually getting more propane in the process as well, so they last a lot longer. I can take one of the bottles that we have filled and run it next to a bottle that has been exchanged, and there's a significant difference of how fast the exchanged bottle fills up or runs out versus the one that's been just filled. So we're about to get these filled up. I think there's 7 or 8 of them in there now. I can see 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5, 6 more around here that are either partially full or all the way full. And then typically what we do at the end of deer season, once we're done, we will fill them all again, and then we have them on standby if we need propane for anything. Of course we run our grill and stuff like that off of it, but if we needed it in an emergency situation or something like that. Hoping to get a generator to that we can run our house off of, or at least part of our house off of. And I want to get one, they have a lot of them that are dual fuel, and I'd like to get one that runs off of gas and propane, because that way, we could run, with the propane bottles we have, we could run a generator for a long time off of it. So all right, y'all, we're gonna get them filled up, take y'all with us, so let's go.
Good morning, everyone. Long time no see. Well, for me anyways. I think y'all have seen Tobin on the camera. I'm trying to get my shoes on. Look, I got switching from my house slippers to my outside Crocs without falling. Ah! This has proven to be difficult. Anyways, long time no see. I know y'all have seen Tobin and the boys on camera a lot from hunting and stuff, but you haven't seen me. I don't know, some of y'all may be happy about that, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going down to check on all the animals, feed the pigs some scraps. They'll be very happy. I made strawberry cobbler last night for Sarah, and I mean, I'm not bougie, it's like the easiest recipe ever, but what was I saying? Oh, I made her some and I gave some to the pig. She'll be happy. It got cold last night. I think it was like 30. What's up, chicks? Chickens. Hey, girl. Look how big she's getting. Look at her. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Nothing's wanting to come out. Anyways, I had leftover for the pig. And then I'm gonna feed them scratch. I don't know where the big chickens are. Chickens! Chickens! They should come running here in a minute. Maybe not. I don't know where they're at. It's kind of chilly and windy today, so they may be out of the wind. I'm also going to gather eggs. Here they come. Y'all, chickens are funny when they walk. They really are. Hey everyone. Good morning. So what I was saying about eggs. Every single year during this time, during the winter, as most chickens, they stop laying for a number of reasons. It's not a number. They go through the molting. It's not warm enough. There's not enough daylight. And so most chickens stop laying. Thankfully, ours have continued to lay. And why are we thankful for that? Well, because I don't know if it's the same way where you guys are. I'm assuming it is because it's a nationwide thing, I think. But the prices of eggs right now are absolutely asinine. Asinine. I don't even think they were that high during the C word time, which you guys all know what the C word is, but I can't say it on here. It's asinine. I went grocery shopping the other day. Thankfully we didn't need eggs, but a 5 dozen like carton of eggs, which we could easily go through that in a couple weeks at our house. $25. $25. That is, I can't even like wrap my brain around where are they getting these chickens from? Like, I don't even know. I know inflation's high on most everything, but never in a million years did I think it would hit eggs like it has. Because for us around here, I feel like things have kind of leveled off. It's still, everything grocery-wise is still way higher than it was several years ago. But they've kind of leveled off, which has been nice. But eggs, man, just 2 weeks ago, they had gotten down to, that 5 dozen carton had gotten down to like $9. So I was like, okay, here we go. And then I went the other day and they were that expensive. But these girls, for whatever reason, are laying strong. We have 7 chickens. I think we're getting like 5 to 6 eggs a day. So I'm so thankful for that, because for Tobin's breakfast in the morning, he usually eats 2 to 3 eggs. And then if the boys want something before school, but on the weekends, when Tobin cooks breakfast, we go through a dozen eggs on Saturday and a dozen eggs on Sunday. So thankfully, they're coming in clutch for us. Clutch. Y'all get it? Did y'all see what I did there? Anyways, I'm gonna get the eggs real quick. And then I've got to do some taxidermy work. We're on the home stretch for that, which makes me very happy because that has been my life. Let's go see if we have eggs. It was so nice having this walk-in coop during our recent freeze. I don't know if you guys knew, but Texas got hit with look, I just got eggs the day before. So I didn't gather eggs yesterday. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think 2 have already laid this morning. They usually lay pretty early. Anyways, what I was saying was we had an Arctic blast come through. The week of Christmas, it got down and stayed down in the teens for 3 days. So that big coop, super nice to have because they stayed nice and cozy. We didn't even have to do anything. The Silkies did fine too. We put hay down for them, blocked off the north wind, and everyone survived. But that's the first time we've had the coop this winter because we just did it back in the summer, built this coop. It was the first time during this winter storm that we've had it, and it was nice. We tried to close them up one day. They weren't having any part of it. Thought maybe try to be nice and put them up, make them not so warm or so cold, but it didn't work. Check her water. Pig's water. She's fine. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about. Oh my gosh, my shirt just got hung on the fence. Gosh, homesteading, dangerous job, I tell you. Skylar! Is she in the, sometimes she's in the, no, sometimes she's in the shed. I haven't seen you guys since before Christmas. And so happy New Year. But I want to talk to you about a New Year resolution. So I don't do New Year's resolution. I know myself well enough that I know I'm not going to stick to them. And theoretically, you should always try to better yourself for whatever reason throughout the entire year. So I don't set myself up for failure. But I have seen a lot of people have a word for the new year that they use. A word that they want to focus on. And I like that idea. So my word for 2023 is intentional. Intentional in all areas of life. Intentional with my health, intentional with exercising, intentional with my family, specifically the kids. I don't know if we've shared with you guys, maybe we have over the years, but I've been fortunate enough to stay home since Sarah was a baby, and she'll be 18 this year. So for 18 years, I've been able to stay home. It's been such a blessing to our family. But I'm noticing now that she's getting older and possibly moving out soon, how fast it went for my kids, you know. And Easton is 11 and Reed is 13, but it just seems like it went so fast. So my word intentional is more about being intentional with them, spending time with them, taking the time to put my phone down. You know, that's the big thing. You know, everybody's so wrapped up in social media and the phones and everything else. So I really, this last week, have worked on just putting my phone down and being intentional with them and spending time with them, because I don't ever want to look back on this time and regret not spending enough time with them. And just because you never know what the future holds. You never know when it could be the last moments that you're with them. So I've been very intentional. Yesterday I spent a lot of time with the boys and the kids in general, and my heart was happy last night. So there it is, my word, intentional. I will never set a New Year's resolution ever again, but I like the word idea, so I'm gonna focus on that. I gotta get inside. I got a few things I need to do, and then I've got to go and wash off deer heads because they're whitening and they need to dry off. But it is freezing cold out here. I always have to do it when it's cold outside. Skylar, you wanna go inside? Come on, let's go.